Good morning, good evening to all my beautiful, lovely subscribers. Today, baby, we making strawberry Brazilian lemonade. See, I seen this drink and I was like, man, I'm gonna try this. I'm going to try this out. I know it's something new from my page because I'm always dealing with food, but hey, you gotta have that bev to try to wash it down with. I am gonna pop it off with some limes. First, I was gonna like zest all the limes, but I was like, nah, I want to try the authentic Brazilian lemonade. But I'm just adding my little flair to it with the strawberries. 'Cause I feel like strawberries and lemonade, it goes hand to hand together. But with the Brazilian lemonade, you have to use limes. I did chop up a bag of limes. What I'm doing right here is blend it up with cold water. They said do it like this, so I'm just following their recipe, but with my little flair added to it. Because I'm not really a fan of sour stuff. I would eat and drink some of everything. Sour stuff always gets me. Like I make some of the ridiculous face in the world. My kids actually want to try the candy, the sour candy. I'm not sure the name of it, but it's supposed to be like the world's sourest candy. Anyways, yeah, they tried to get me to do that, and yeah, it was an epic failure. I just smelt it and I just instantly drew up. So I'm just adding my little flair to it by adding the strawberries. I am gonna add some honey to this, and I am gonna also add a cup of sugar to this. So right now, after getting the pulp out and making sure I got all the lime juice mixed up and mixed and blended well, I am gonna blend up them strawberries next. It was a wonderful smell. It's truly a wonderful smell, but I know it's gonna be tart. I'm not a tart type of guy. I never been one to drink lemonade without sweet tea. I gotta have one. Gotta have it both mixed together. I just can't just have lemonade. So I just decided to add my little flair to it and add my 1-2 punch to it. And I promise you, this actually turned out way better than the actual Brazilian lemonade. I mean, hey, to each their own. But for me, I'm doing this again. It was a 10 out of 10 for me. So after blending up everything, after mixing the strawberries with the lime juice that I had created, I did add a can of sweetened condensed milk to this. That's what the recipe say. Don't shoot the messenger. But after adding that to it, it actually kind of gave it away. Like it actually took it away, some of the tartness. On top of adding the honey, on top of adding a cup of sugar to it. But after getting everything blended and mixed well, that juice by itself with the strawberries, with the lime, it's actually pretty decent. I could probably drink that by itself. But the recipe said blended with ice and then the can of sweetened condensed milk. Since I had so much, I tried to divide it equally, like half a can for this batch and then the other half for the other batch I'm finna get ready to do after this. Once I got done doing that particular ordeal, the smell, the fragrance from blending everything was so divine. I promise you, this was definitely that pressure. This is definitely a summer drink I must recommend. So after getting everything well taken care of, and just mixing up with the ice, I assure you this drink right here is something that the kids will love, you will love. Now, if I'm on my adult stuff, I probably would add like some tequila to this, and maybe a little shot of vodka. You know, if I'm on some like lovey-dovey type stuff, this drink right here, this lemonade right here, it's perfect. It's perfect for every occasion, for like a summer vibe, for like a late night chill, cool dinner vibe. This drink right here is definitely perfect, and I will recommend doing this and making this again. After adding the ice to it, and you're gonna see me adding the honey to this as well. That honey, it gave it an extra umami flavor. But the sugar itself, it took away, it just sweetened it up by itself. Now the condensed milk did help it, but it didn't give it that extra punch I needed. So I did add a cup of sugar to this after mixing everything and blending up everything properly. And I promise you, this is a drink for the summer. Stay tuned, baby.